Hi everybody! Today I'm going to show you what I picked up from Chanel's 2011 holiday collection, and I'm also just going to tell you what I think about those items. I wanted to do a review today too, but unfortunately it has not been a pleasant day where I live in a really long time, so I have had to deal with rain and clouds like you wouldn't believe. So the lighting just is not good enough to do a tutorial, so until it is, I'm really sorry, I just have to wait. But I think the look that I would do for the tutorial is what I'm actually wearing right now because it's pretty similar to what the print ad is. But anyway, I'm just going to show you what I got from the collection because I just have to make do. Anyway, the first thing that I picked up is the Beige Lame eyeshadow, and it just comes in the standard packaging, and it's the single eyeshadow, and it's right here, and it's a really pretty warm beige with a hint of rose to it and some beautiful sparkles. And it's on my wrist, or that's not my wrist, that's my hand. And I think you can see that. That's a pretty generous swatch. It's kind of concentrated, but it does layer that way on the eye if you really want it to, so that's why I feel comfortable showing you that. I have it on my eyes right now, and for a shade that has so much sparkle in it, I was really surprised that afterwards I had almost no fallout underneath my eyes, which is definitely something that I'm not used to when working with a shade like this. And I mean, it's a very fine shadow. I'm feeling it right now where I have it. It doesn't feel gritty, and I really like the quality of it. It's finely milled, it goes on beautifully, and it is pretty pigmented despite the fact that it is such a neutral shade. I will say though, $28.50 for a single eyeshadow is a lot of money, and although I think this is beautiful, I do also think that it is pretty expensive and something that can be fairly easily replicated. Especially if you have the Naked palette, I think you could kind of mix Naked and Buck together and then maybe just put on a little bit of shimmer on top of that, and I think that would be a really suitable alternative to spending almost $30 on an eyeshadow. I do think though that this eyeshadow would be a really great holiday piece just because it is neutral enough to wear with a lot of things, like a really bold lip for example, but at the same time it does have that shimmer and glitter in it, so it does add a little bit of pop to whatever you're going to be wearing. So definitely something to keep an eye out for, but maybe not an absolute essential for the season. The other item that I picked up from this collection is the Rouge Allure Extrait gloss in Triomphal, and it comes in a black lacquered tube, just like that, and it's this swatch right here. It's a beautiful blue-based raspberry, and it's what I have on my lips right now too. And it has a beveled tip on the applicator there. You can see it better like that. So application is really easy. You can actually line your lips with this, and then you fill it in. And with the bright color you still have to be careful, but if you were using more of a neutral color, it'd be so easy to just put this on your lips. You probably wouldn't even have to really pay attention to what you were doing. But I really like the applicator for this. I don't know why more companies don't have a beveled tip like that. But I really like the texture of this. It's somewhere between a gloss and a lipstick. It's kind of like a gel almost. That's how it feels when it goes on the lips, and it's not sticky. Just a tiny bit, but if you're used to MAC lip glosses or anything like that, this is not sticky at all. And I really like it. It has a pretty good amount of wear time for a gloss. I wouldn't say it's super long wearing, but I get maybe 3 hours out of this, so I definitely get more out of this lip gloss than I do out of the Rouge Coco Shine formula, which is an actual lipstick. But I really like this color, and this is the lip gloss counterpart to what they have in the ad campaign, which is the lipstick, and I think that is famous, but I didn't feel the need for a lipstick. I'm more of a gloss girl anyway, and I just really like this color. I tend to turn everything fuchsia. If it's a red-based anything, it's always fuchsia on me. And this is supposed to be a red, but it's supposed to be more of like a raspberry pinky red, so I think this is supposed to actually be the shade it is on my lips. But I really like it. It's a really good formula, and I definitely think that this is worth the money. I mean, this was about $30, I think, so it's not cheap, but I'm really impressed with it. And I mean, it's a pretty big size. It's about, you know, I don't know, a little bit longer than my palm. So out of the two items that I picked up from Chanel's holiday collection, I am really impressed with both, and the only complaint that I can think of is the price. These are definitely not cheap. But that being said, I think they are so well performing. They're really pigmented and they have really nice lasting power. And I think they're both unique enough that they can justify the price tag. And the fact that they're well performing also makes it a little less painful to spend the money on, that's for sure. So if you're interested in picking up either of these items, go check your local Chanel counter, and if you can't find them there, definitely check online. I saw the major department stores were still in stock with these, so no worries. Anyway, if you're interested in these, I hope you enjoy them. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye!